Hello again, Year 3. I'm going to read to you the second part of Ugg, Boy Genius of the Stone Age by Raymond Briggs today, and then afterwards you're going to do a little task all about Ugg and his character. I really hope you've been enjoying the first part. I know some of you have started your comic strip, and I do know that somebody found it incredibly funny listening to the story and looking at the pictures. I know that if we were in class you'd all be giggling away. So, yesterday we saw that Ugg made a boat and he had a think about how he could make his boat float because he saw the bits of tree. I know that your comic strips will have taken that part of the story in your own little way. So here we go for the part 2. Good night, Ugg.
Dad?
Yes?
Why do they have trees?
Well, trees are just big bushes, son.
But a lot of trees is called a wood, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, what's a wood?
Oh, you've just said a wood is a lot of trees.
But trees aren't made of stone, are they?
Of course they're not.
But you said there was only mud, bushes and stones in the world.
Well, that's right. And big bushes, of course, trees like.
But what are trees made of?
Well, don't be daft, Doug. Trees are made of, well, they're made of tree, of course. Same as stones are made of stone, see? Now, just get to sleep, boy.
Dad,
Good night.
Dad?
Yes, son?
You know it's always so cold in here.
Well, yes, well, cold. All caves are cold. It's the stone. Stone cold is an old saying.
You know when the wood went hot and Og ate the hot, dead animal bits?
Yes.
Well, couldn't we get bits of the hot and bring it in here?
Whatever for?
Well, the bits of hot might make the cave not so cold.
Why should it?
I don't know, it might just.
Can't see it myself. Besides, you can't touch the hot. I've been near it. It's all red. It hurts.
Well, we could pick up a bit with 2 stones.
Well, then what?
Put it on a big flat stone, bring it over here, bugs your uncle.
Oh, your mother would never allow it. Can you see here how Ugg is beginning to be very, very clever? He's thinking of ways to make their lives much easier.
Mum?
Oh, heck, yes. Here we go again.
You know how we have to go and get water from the stream?
Yes?
Stand by, he's off again. Go on, Ugg.
We keep walking over and back, over and over again, with a stone full of water, day after day?
Yes?
Well, why couldn't we sort of bend the stream and make it come over here?
Bend the stream? Now you really have gone mad.
And how do you propose we bend the stream, may I ask?
Well, you know when all those stones rolled down the hill and went into the river?
Yes, yes.
Well, the river went off sideways. It bent.
That's called a landslide, boy. If you are going to have a nice little landslide of your own.
Oh, yes, I don't see why not.
I'm going to lie down in the dark. Just go out and play. And for stone's sake, play. Just don't think. I think she's getting a bit fed up.
Dad?
Yes, Ugg?
You know how the other dads spend all their time chasing the animals?
Well, we have to eat, son.
Well, there they go now. Why do they chase them?
So's they can kill the animals and we can eat them.
Well, yes, I know, but why don't they stop the animals from running away?
You can't stop animals from running away. They're frightened, they don't want to be killed and eaten.
But why don't they keep the animals all in one place?
Whatever for?
It would save all this chasing.
Keep them all in one place. How?
Oh, I don't know.
You'd have to shut them in somehow so they couldn't run away. You'd have to make something. Stones, probably. Sorry, Ugg, you've lost me now. You'll never stop animals running. Or women bossing.
It's the women who wear the trousers round here.
Well, it's trousers I want, Dad. Now, you can see here, Mum gets quite cross. I think she's a little bit fed up of all of Ug's ideas. Mum?
Oh, here we go again.
Yes, Ugg? Why do we live in a cave? Well, now there's a daft question if ever there was. Where else do you want to live? In a bush? But it's so hard and cold and dark and damp. Oh, I don't know. It's moan, moan, moan all day long. Hard and cold we've had before, and now it's dark and damp as well. Couldn't we make something? Something outdoors with a top, like a cave, but outdoors. We could see out the sides. You could have holes in the sides. You can't see out the sides in a cave. See out the sides? What are you going to see out at? There's only mud, bushes and stones and prehistoric monsters. Look, a cave is a cave. It's only got one hole at the front. We've always lived in caves. We are cave dwellers, so there. If we didn't live in caves, we wouldn't be cave dwellers, would we? And then, where would we be? You kids today are never satisfied. Go on, out you go. You'll wear me out. Go on and make something, anything, so long as it keeps you quiet and stops your endless talking and stops your endless thinking. Think, think, think. That boy will think himself into an early grave. The boy out on the hill today, I saw him fiddling about with some stones. I left him to it. Didn't want to disturb him. When he'd gone, I went over. He'd made this sort of ring of stones, all round like, up to about your knees. I looked at it for ages. It was good. There was a gap. You could walk into it. Sat on the inside, like. I sat down. You sat down in it? Out there? You could have been eaten alive. Well, I sat down in it for ages. The moon came up. I felt safe. Oh, like being in a cave. It felt good. Good? Good? Well, thanks stone, it wasn't nice. By looking at the pictures, you can probably see what Ugg is thinking of inventing now. And here is his friend, Ag. What are you doing, Ugg? Oh, it's nearly round. What's round? Well, this is. I'm making it a bit more round. Why? Oh, I saw it rolling downhill. If I can knock the lumps off, it will roll a bit better. Why do you want it to roll? Well, I don't know. It's good when it rolls. Let's try it. Look, it's going. I made it do it. Look at it go. Whee! Terrific. What's it for, Ugg? I don't know. So there we go. Today, you're going to think about Ugg's character. And on the webpage, there are some sheets that you can use, or you can write it down in your own way, like a mind map or a profile with bullet points. It's entirely up to you how you set it out. But there are some word mats to help you as well. So this one is quite familiar. We will have seen one of these in our class before. It's an adjective mat. Gives us some ideas of good language we can use to describe a character. And this one here as well is another one where we have character traits. So, for example, adventurous. We could have that he's quite intelligent. And we can look at those words, and if there are words that we're not sure, you can go online and use a dictionary. There is also a link on the webpage to a thesaurus, which will give you other words that you could use as well. So have fun thinking about Ugg and all that he gets up to. Take care, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow with the last part of the story. Have a great day.